it's reported pretty widely that in the next couple of months, Mark Carney may come to India. And it appears that Modi Carney have a good relationship. If that does happen and Prime Minister Carney does come to India, what would you like to see happen?
Well, for one thing, I think that it shouldn't happen at all unless and until the Indian government itself raises the money and builds a memorial to the victims of Area India 182. There's no we have four memorials in Canada, and I grant you that most of the victims were Canadians, but this was an Indian plane, the Indian pilots, the Indian crew, and it was a group of former Indian citizens who blew up the plane. That's just one thing that bothers. I know a lot of the families of the victims. I've known them for years now. It's been 40 years since the bombing, and I know this bothers them. Why are we not recognized somehow? Why are there memorials to every little soldier all from World War I all over? But there's no, well, since they started that movement, four memorials have been built in Canada. I'd like to see one built by the government and formally inaugurated by the government in the person of its prime minister in India. That's the first thing. The second thing I would like to see a genuine exchange, genuine people-to-people exchanges in, I don't mean they're not genuine, that's the wrong word. People-to-people exchanges between India and Canada are enormously fruitful. It's wonderful for Canada. The food is fantastic, but it's become mired in a completely wrong dynamic of crime. You've heard, of course, about all the extortion cases, crime and murders. There's an extortion just about every other day now in British Columbia. I mean, an extortion attempt, the shootings. And so it's the wrong kind of people-to-people exchanges. We're not screening these people. We're getting the wrong people. And of course, this is what people are complaining about with immigration all over the world. I'm talking about something quite different. I'm talking about encouraging immigration, which is going to lead us to, let's all go to Diwali tonight, which is going to lead us to even more restaurants. Then I'd be happy by that. I'd like to see a vast improvement in the quality and style of people-to-people exchanges, an intermingling of two wonderful people. The Canadians and the Indians, even though there's so many of you, you might drown us out, and we'll all be singing your songs, and you won't be singing ours. But well, we'll see. Those are the two first things that I mentioned. But of course, the principal thing that should happen, if and when Carney comes to India, and they really think about how to put on the best possible show, is they should have a comprehensive, not just a free trade agreement governing some cars that'll fill 3% of the market, or crabs, lobsters, and that's about it. No, we need a comprehensive free trade agreement where India and Canada set an example of what it should be. It should be trade without tariffs. There should be, why should there be any tariffs at all? Unless it's to discourage one industry and encourage another industry, and it's all the result of lobbying, and your lobby has more muscle than my lobby, and plus I got 5,000 people from the local Gurdwara who are going to come and vote for you if you carve out a special exception for my industry. You think that doesn't happen? It's been happening for 50 years, and it's been getting worse and worse and worse. So that's another thing which annoys me. And therefore, under the administration of Terry Milewski, it will be abolished, and we will have a true, comprehensive free trade agreement that means free trade, not trade where you have to sit down and calculate the tariffs. Is it 6.1% now? Yes, it is 6.1% now, and that's supposed to be standard. Why is it even 6? Why is it any percent? Why exactly? I mean, you're better at producing that thing, and we're better at producing that thing. I don't think you have many lobsters in Mumbai. Well, we got lots on the East Coast. Come and buy our lobsters. That's my call.
Well,
So
this is
there's a few things that could happen when Carney comes. I don't suppose I'll be satisfied, but I'll ask for it.